Peace, Scorpio. How y'all doing? I hope all is well with you. Scorpio, we're going to jump right into your reading, see what it is that you need to know, what's important to you, what's not important to you. Maybe it might be important to me, but not to you. Scorpio. If you don't know I'm a Scorpio, Libra moon. So I'm a little bit of a different Scorpio, right? I'm a Scorpio who who can be, who can turn up, but I'm also the Scorpio that like to avoid the bullshit. But I'm gonna turn the if I need to. But never mind. Let's get into it. Scorpio, I love y'all. All right, let's get into it. You know, I was having a conversation with a friend, and we were talking about duality, right? And how important it is to, have fairness in everything that we do, right? So there's going to be that good and there's going to be that bad, right? Or the ugly. And it has to, and most people have both. I think everybody should have both. It's important, right? To have both, right? So if you feel like Scorpio, you have to be a certain way to appease others, no, you don't. Be whatever way you need to be. And the only person that you need to answer to is God. All right, Scorpio, but let's go ahead and get into it and see what it is that you need to know. Clear on this messages for my beautiful Scorpios. What does Scorpio need to know? At the bottom of the deck, you have sacrifice. So this is the hangman energy, right? So in this space, you kind of look, doing a lot of reflecting, right? Doing a lot to look at where you was to where you want to be or where you are right now. So you're reflecting on where you were or where you want to be or where you are right now, right? For some of you is where you want to be, right? Because you're needing to listen to your intuition. All right, Scorpio, and trust yourself. All right, but let's get into it. Or this is the person that you're connecting to, Scorpio. This is a general love reading. So take what resonates to your situation and leave the rest. All right, what does Scorpio need to know? What is in Scorpio's energy? What does Scorpio need to know? Sacral chakra. What does Scorpio need to know? All right, you have sacral chakra, deception, and envy. Scorpio, you have people around you. I don't know if you can really trust these people. Um, Fertility. They see you as someone who is balanced, who can create balance. You spend a lot of time on your own, Scorpio, by yourself. You may be dealing with situations, Scorpio, where you're not really satisfied, or someone that you're connecting to may not be satisfied with their own circumstances, with disconnect and boredom, discontent. I'm sorry, and boredom. You may not be really liking the situation for what you see it as, Scorpio. And you may be like, all right, I'm just gonna, disconnect from this situation or remove myself from the environment of a situation that I do not like. Scorpio, you have somebody who's jealous of your creativity. They may be even wearing a mask. Scorpio, let's see what's going on here with sacral chakra. So your bravery, your courage, your sensuality. I saw the Ace of Cups. Yeah, people who love you or who pour into you. You may have people who may not like you for that energy that you receive and the energy that you get. And then Scorpio, at the bottom of the deck, you got the Eight of Pentacles, and that's because you worked on yourself. All right, Scorpio, there's something that you worked on that people don't necessarily like, or this is how you feel about yourself, Scorpio. Tell me about sacral chakra. High priest and hierophant. Tell me about sacral chakra. I feel like Scorpio, some of you learned from the past Your Eight of Swords in reverse, and you release something. Someone is mad because you're not living in your lower self. Fool card. Scorpio, you're not living in your lower self. All right, that's good. You're not letting your ego control your actions. You're just moving in the direction of success. What's the Hierophant? You could be connected to a Taurus or someone you have some type of justice. Yeah, karma. You could be connected to a Taurus, Libra, or someone that you have some type of karmic situation with. You may have released this connection. Yeah, the devil. You may have released it. Could be connected to a Capricorn. What's the Eight of Swords in the reverse for Scorpio? Yeah, Five of Swords, and somebody do not like it. You have an individual or people that death card that you ended situations with. Someone is not feeling that you let something go. Okay. Someone is definitely not feeling that you let it go, that you're not stuck. The World card. This is someone that you have an ending with. Someone might be putting, throwing negative energy at you. Three of Wands, Three of Swords. Yeah, Nine of Cups. I feel like some of you are looking away from whatever this was. It's still there. It's not like it disappeared, right? But I feel like you turned your back toward it. And I feel like what you're doing is you're looking for things that bring you that harmony. But you have somebody who's really jealous about it. Somebody is hating on the fact that you are not working from your lower self. You're pushing forward, you're elevating, and you releasing fear. Tell me about the deception and envy. Why is this here for Scorpio? Scorpio, I feel like Four of Cups, for some of you, this is someone that has given you an offer. I feel like they may have expected you to kind of like give them an offer. Yeah, Queen of Cups, but you're focusing on yourself. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, Two of Swords. All right, tell me more. You could be connected to another water sign like yourself, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe even an air sign, Gemini. Tell me about deception and envy. Tell me about deception and envy. Five of Cups. Yeah, definitely somebody is in some type of regret. They may be a little feeling guilt surrounding the the connection between the two of you. They feel like, oh, how come I can't have the same thing Scorpio is having? Scorpio, you could be feeling this way too. Um, so take it how it resonates. Someone feels bad for lying to you. Five of Wands, fighting with you. You have three fives up here. Okay, 555 would be significant. Uh, okay, a Page of Pentacles, a younger Earth sign, Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, lying to you about a future, Ace of Cups. Fool card. Now this person wants to come in and offer you something, but you can't even trust this person to be genuine. Tell me what the Five of Cups is. Whoever this energy is. Tell me what the Five of Cups is. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Strong Scorpio energy with the Five of Cups. What's the Five of Cups? Eight of Cups. Yeah, someone is feeling regret because they walked away toward a new opportunity. Now they feel like a ship has sailed. Okay, with the Four of Cups, because you're not pouring into them. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're pouring into yourself. Okay. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups. Find out where they walked away from. Two. They may have felt like something was a disappointment. They may feel like you walked away, Scorpio, and they could be feeling the guilt and the remorse and the sadness and the grief of losing the connection for being deceptive. Ace of Wands. They went toward a new opportunity, something that they thought that was going to bring them more passion. Okay, King of Swords. They planned this out. What's the Ace of Wands? What's the Ace of Wands? For the person that walked away, yeah, they planned it out. It wasn't something that just happened. It was a plan. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Star card, Two of Wands, Four of Pentacles. It was for nothing. They did all that for nothing. Tell me about the Five of Torches. Tell me about the Five of Wands. This person is probably feeling regret, remorse, and guilty because now they're struggling. Tell me about the Five of Torches, Five of Wands for the person who is in envy and deception. Hangman. You could be connected to a Pisces. The Seven of Wands here. You're dealing with somebody who, we saw that energy here with in this deck earlier, all right, when we were talking about that sacrifice energy, where they were and now where you want to be. Someone is now reflecting about where they were, and they may have not even moved out of that energy, because now the hangman is kind of like stuck energy, frozen energy. Five of Wands, I'm the Seven of Wands, excuse me. Tell me more about the hangman. What are they reflecting on? I heard self, just like that. Like touch, whatever actions that they want to take, new beginnings. They want to take some type of new chance, new action. Tell me more. And I think this is something that they're planning. Just like they plan to walk away, they're planning on some type of risky decision, action. Star card. Yeah. They want to heal the connection, Sherry. You could be dealing with a Cancer or someone who lives at a distance from you or have to travel towards you. The Chariot, along with the Three of Cups and the Sun card. Um, Ace of Swords. I feel like this person may be wanting to bring you some type of clarity, fast acting kind of energy. Princess of Torches, fast acting kind of energy. This person is carrying a burden with them, whatever that burden might be. It could be a burden of, you know, hey, am I going to get rejected by Scorpio? Right? I feel like Scorpio, you're in the energy of just focusing on yourself. All right, Seven of Wands with the Queen of Cups. Not really just allowing whatever to come into your space. I feel like whatever you allow in your space is because you want it there. And if you allow this person in your space, that's your personal choice. But can you trust this person is the question. All right, untold truth, Scorpio of the heart, untold truth, Scorpio. What is the untold truth for Scorpio regarding this reading? What is the untold truth for Scorpio regarding this reading? Scorpio, I really feel like you've already ended the cycle in a situation because you elevated from working in your lower self. You have someone that's jealous that you've done that. They're regretting being deceptive and lying towards you and bringing conflict into your life or a challenge or competition, whatever that might be. This person may realize that there might be competition. That competition could be you moving forward, or it could be literally people um, in your life, Scorpio, that could be distracting you from returning to this person if this person ever came back. This person is regretting the fact that they left your situation with you, whatever that situation was, Scorpio. They are regretting doing that because they got nothing out of it. A plan that they made. They got the Four of Pentacles out of leaving a situation. Scorpio. Now this person is stuck reflecting on what they could have had. I do feel like this person is wanting to take a chance and a risk on reconciling or healing the connection between the two of you. But this person, I feel like, is worried that you may reject them. May feel like the ship is sailed with Four Cups. All right, let's go ahead and close this out, Scorpio. Scorpio, I hope you know I love you, right? If this reading resonates with you, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and turn your notification bell so you know when I post my videos. We have roaming wilds. So this could be your energy or the person that you're connecting to, Scorpio. So we do see here that this person is ready to take some chances and take a risk. We also see here that card that popped out. This person may be ready to take a chance or a risk, and that may be something that you don't see yet. Yeah, what I said, this person is worried about rejection. Um, and also, this person is in the energy of pause, frozen. There's nothing, there's stillness, there's silence, and there's no communication between the two of you. Very likely, this person is very deceptive, and someone just person just doesn't want to go deep, and that could be why they jealous of you, because you've decided to go deep, Scorpio, and learn from a lesson and release yourself, where this person is still stuck, and now they have to come towards you to confess the truth. We saw that right here. Where's that? We saw that. We saw it right here. We saw it. The person has to confess the truth, whatever that might be. Okay, Scorpio. With Scorpio, what is what is the untold truth here in this situation with Scorpio and the person that they're connecting to in this reading? Receptive. Yeah, this person wants you to be open and vulnerable. I feel like you are Scorpio. I don't think you're in the hard space. Maybe you were at some point when you were in the energy with the Eight of Swords and the upright. But I feel like you may be closing that chapter and opening up a new chapter where you're more open and more available, or this person wants you to be. Typically, we see the King of Swords with his sword up, right? Very harsh energy. This King of Swords has his sword down. Okay, limit. All right. Breaking point. I feel like this person that you're connecting to, Scorpio, may be tired of the silence. Someone has definitely reached their limit. This could be talking about how you may have reached your limit, Scorpio, and decided to do something about whatever was causing you karmic change. But the karmic change is you releasing whatever it was that was holding you back. All right, fantasy. As I say that, you may have this person maybe looking at you, maybe looking at you in a certain way, wanting to communicate. Because whenever I see the fantasy card, I always think of the Knight of Wands, right? Wanting to communicate. But I also see in this case, Scorpio, I feel like this is you just going after whatever it is that you dream. You think it, you dream it, you try to create it. I also see you letting go, and that's something that you've already done. What else was Scorpio? As soon as I looked at the camera, I saw 1717. Okay, euphoria. Whenever I see that number, I always see change coming. All right, Scorpio. So that could be significant to you as well. Okay, we have euphoria, chills, laughter, joy. I feel like you're allowing yourself to just be free, Scorpio. I feel it. It landed right on top of receptive. We have unspoken, regrets, lost for words, disappointed. Okay. So while you're enjoying yourself, someone that is around you or someone that's in your energy, Scorpio, or this person that wants to create, close the distance here, Scorpio, is not very happy about it. Like this Scorpio was happy without me clashing. Okay. So you and this person that you're connecting to, you both are at a distance from each other. All right. And it was a reason. Last card for Scorpio. For some of you, this person literally has to travel towards you. All right. Loyalty and lust. Wow. Elusive. Loss. So the person that you're connecting to, it definitely is a thing. Um, that your person may be struggling with, whether to be loyal or to chase whatever lower self it is that's about them. This could be you, Scorpio. So take it how it resonates, because we do see the Ace of Wands here, and we see that Five of Cups. We also see the deception and envy. You can't be loyal and be deceptive and envious of somebody, but they also are very, very attracted to you, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to let this go here. You know I love you, right, Scorpio? Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Peace. Bye.